Have you ever wondered why the absolute value of any number or any variable is always a positive? For example, here, the absolute value of a is a, and the absolute value of negative a is also a. Let's see why the absolute value works this way. The absolute value is represented by two vertical lines surrounding the number that you're trying to analyze or get the absolute value from. In this case, we are in the first taking the absolute value of a, and in the second case the absolute value of negative a, and in both of these cases the result is positive a. Why both are positive? Well, the reason is that the absolute value is also defined as the distance of the number or the variable that is between those two vertical lines and 0. Let me show you the number line so that it becomes more clear. Here we see the absolute value of -2, and the absolute value of -2 is nothing more than the distance between -2 and 0. And the distance between -2 and 0 is just 2. That's why it is a positive number. The distance between +2 and 0 is the absolute value of +2, and it is also 2 units from 0 to +2. Now the distance from -2 to 0 and the distance from 0 to +2 is the same. Even though they are on opposite sides of the number line, the distance between 0 and -2 and 0 and +2 is the same, and that is why the absolute value, which is defined as the distance between the number and 0, between the number inside of the two lines here and 0, is the same and is positive. And the same happens for every number that you can think of. For example, -3 and +3 both have an absolute value of +3 because both are at a distance of 3 units away from 0. So the absolute value is nothing more than the distance of the number or variable that is between the two lines that represent the absolute value, and it is always expressed as the positive distance between, again, that number and 0. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you found this useful, please subscribe, tell a friend, and don't forget to check some of my other videos and the playlist. Once again, thank you, and see you on the next video.